glad to have you join us on Assets Television News. I am Eugenia Solomon. First, the headlines. Motorists groan over new petrol price increase across the country. National Youth Service Corps begins mobilization of members. People's Democratic Party in Edo State heads to appeal court over tribunal judgment. Well, now the news in detail. The Edo State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal in Abuja has affirmed Monday Okpebholo of the All Progressives Congress APC as the valid winner of the September 21st governorship election. The tribunal ruled that the petitioners failed to prove their allegations of overvoting and upheld that Okpebholo secured the highest number of valid votes. Recall that INEC declared that Okpebholo won the Edo governorship election with 291,667 votes.
Well, the judgment is given is victory for democracy, is victory for the great people of Edo State, because it's not a victory for Monday Okpebholo, it's victory for Edo State because Monday Okpebholo is the governor of Edo State. He was elected by Edo people. And we are using this opportunity to call on everybody in the state to come together at this point so that we can move the state forward. There are a lot of things, a lot of challenges in the state. We are calling on everybody because this is victory for everybody in the entire state for them to come together so that we can move the state forward. Thank you. My name is Jared Tenebe, the best chairman, APC, Edo State.
Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, recently increased the price of petrol to retail stations from 880 naira to 950 naira per litre. This increase has prompted yet another increase in transport fares in Abuja and other cities. Our correspondent, Omike Matthew, brings us this report.
Drivers who queued in some of the stations visited by Assets Television lamented the latest hike, saying it caught them by surprise as they are just returning from the Salah celebrations. They say the incessant increase of pump price has become unbecoming and already affecting their economic well-being.
The thing is very, very terrible, seriously. It's not easy. It's not easy for us. Seriously, the increment has a very bad impact on us. Negative impact, seriously, because as you can see, people don't really have money.
We want to do, we're going to do for us that make them reduce this money. The way the price of the fuel it is now, it affects economy and it affects all of us. In fact, we know nobody get an easy now to struggle. If you struggle, at the end of the day, you see now. Since morning we are at the work, see the money, now I want to buy small fuel now. So we beg government, make them try to reduce the price of the fuel.
They just take Nigeria like let's say caricature, because the fuel is always escalating. There's never a time the fuel come down. If they say they remove money, it will be 10 naira. If they want to increase, it will be 100 by 100%. It's too bad. It's bad government. We don't know what to do. It's only God will solve our problem.
Actually, I think it's really a burden to everybody, because when we all hope that this fuel of a thing will be going down for us to be able to access, but at the same time, you know, we Nigerians will always adjust. Every time we were adjusting, every time we'll be adjusting, and the government keep punishing people. But I don't think it's a good thing at all.
When Assets Television sought their opinion if anything can be done to avoid further increments, this is what they had to say.
I think what the government normally tells us with the masses, they say, refineries are working, we are going to work on refineries. I think that's the only way for us to come out of this crisis is get all the refineries fixed. So if you can get the refineries fixed, although we are in Nigerians, even if the refineries are working, I don't think the fuel price will go down, because these guys in government, they are in for everybody, not just bring fuel down. They know what they are doing. They just want to take money from the masses.
We don't have any option. It's a bad government. There's nothing we can do. There's no much other about nothing.
As Nigerians bear the pains of the latest increments of the pump price of petrol, which coincides with the appointment of a new leadership at the national oil firm NNPCL, they pray the situation does not worsen than it is. For Asset Television, Omike Matthew reporting.
Well, we sincerely apologize for the mix-up there. Now, the National Youth Service Corps NYSC on Thursday held a pre-orientation towards mobilizing corps members for national service. The orientation is to update prospective members on the modules in camp. Asset Television was there. Corps mobilization has become so imperative to the average Nigerian graduate that if destroyed or weakened, will hamper successful orientation activity and dampen the experience of corps members. The Director General, NYSC, Brigadier General Olakunle Matthew, made the disclosure during his opening remark at the 2025 Batch A pre-mobilization workshop held in Abuja.
The National Directorate Headquarters of the NYSC, therefore, takes this pre-mobilization workshop very seriously, as it helps define the effectiveness of the mobilization process and subsequent activities of the scheme for each of the 3 service batches with their respective 2 streams. I believe that the theme of this workshop, Reforming Corps Mobilization in the Contemporary Nigerian Society, Challenges and Prospects, could not have come at a better time than now, when both the federal government and the NYSC management seek to enhance the efficiency, credibility, and sustainability of the scheme.
The FCT Minister Nyesam Wike, represented by the Mandate Secretary for FCTA Youth Development, Ango Suleiman, urged for collective rescue mission to reform the corps mobilization to meet the demands of the changing society.
Our society today is dealing with a lot of challenges. This also requires that we think of new innovation solutions, especially in the areas of corps mobilization. Why the NYC has promoted cultural integration and skills acquisition over the years. We must address the gap in developing the welfare and how the scheme can contribute to prepare our graduates for today's job market, not only to serve our father's land anymore. It is time we rethink, strategize, because majority of our stakeholders are parents, and we want the best for our children. Let's all start now. Rethink, revalue, reshape, re-engineer the process so that majority of our graduates, like I said again, we meet up with the job market, and the majority of them will not be looking for a job where it is not lost. They can even build a job for a large number of people.
On his part, the Director, Corps Mobilization Department, Muhammad Abubakar, during the pre-mobilization activities said the workshop is essential for bringing together the NYSC corps-producing institutions and key stakeholders to brainstorm and improve the scheme's mobilization efforts.
We have made remarkable progress in recent years, greatly reducing challenges thanks to innovative approaches and better collaboration. However, we still face serious issues, particularly concerning the fraudulent uploading of unqualified graduates, which we must address. As we prepare for another batch of NYSC mobilization, we must confront the pressing issues affecting our core members.
There was also cultural display to showcase Nigeria's heritage by the NYSC dance troupe. Well, Nigeria's construction giant Julius Berger says it will continue to improve the transport corridor of the Rivers State by providing qualitative roads to ease transportation. In a statement made available to journalists in Abuja, Julius Berger says it is dualizing a 15.24-kilometer Emohua-Abala-Matema Junction Road outside Port Harcourt despite security challenges. The projects, according to the statement, includes drainages and solar-powered street lights. It also said work is progressing on Ahoada Omoku Ndoni Road extension to link Ogbo Okodo Junction in Ahoada East. Julius Berger also said it remains committed to completing all the jobs on schedule. Nigeria's net foreign exchange reserve NFER has surged to $23.11 billion, its highest level in over 3 years, according to the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN. This significant improvement reflects enhanced external liquidity, reduced short-term obligations, and renewed investor confidence. The NFER, which provides a more accurate picture of Nigeria's foreign exchange buffers, has increased substantially from $3.99 billion in 2023, $8.19 billion in 2022, and $14.59 billion in 2021. Gross external reserves have also risen to $40.19 billion, up from $33.22 billion at the end of 2023. The CBN attributes this growth to strategic measures aimed at reducing short-term foreign exchange liabilities and rebuilding confidence in the FX market. CBN Governor Olayemi Cardoso noted that this improvement is a deliberate outcome of policy choices aimed at rebuilding confidence, reducing vulnerabilities, and ensuring long-term stability. In a statement released by the Apex Bank, the CBN remains committed to prudent reserve management, transparent reporting, and macroeconomic policies that support a stable exchange rate and attract investment. According to the statement, the CBN anticipates continued growth in reserves, driven by improved oil production levels and a supportive export growth environment. This is expected to boost non-oil FX earnings and diversify economic inflows, ultimately enhancing Nigeria's external liquidity and supporting a stable exchange rate. With that story, we end the news. Do well to join us on all our social media platforms for more updates and programs. On behalf of the entire news crew, I am Eugenia Solomon. Thank you for watching.